Welcome,
Man,
welcome.
I just got a insight. Yeah,
Motherfucker.
welcome.
I'm keeping that in. It's too good to...
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome to another episode of Design in Progress. Um, we got an exciting episode. We are testing out Coyote's new map, Mesa. We're also testing out the ridiculously weird vagabond that I've had rolling around in the back of my head for the past few months, which is two vagabonds that each have their own satchel, their own regular refresh of 3 items, their own bag limit, all of that. They share a relationship and they obviously share a hand. They can never be in the same clearing. If they're ever in the same forest, they can exhaust items to um, give them to their brother. It's either going to be broken in a good way or broken in a bad way, and I don't know which. So we're going to find out today. We have the unfortunate the unfortunate task of playing a 3-player game. We decided to do no hirelings before we drafted the factions, and then we drafted birds and the Eerie, or birds and a vagabond and the Woodland Alliance. We could have picked crows, but I just wanted to play Woodland Alliance because it's been a while. So this might be a very short game if things go super, super poorly. But stick around and find out. Find out how quickly the Eerie can win. Playing Despot in a game against the fucking Woodland Alliance, basically 1v1. It's gonna be me and these brothers fucking your shit up.
No, not my roosts. How could you be so mean and hurtful?
With that, I think I am player the Uno, as far as I know. So, should we be trying to like mess him up by being real fucking close to him? How do we feel? Or is it, are we
It's up to you.
or does that sound like just giving him points?
It's
Um,
your choice. You can't physically surround me, so I can literally just go the opposite direction
That
until
that is
everybody
I
starts
mean
attacking.
I wish that I could physically surround you. That would be nice. If I could just be like here and here and here, even though they're not
As if I,
connected.
as if I started in this fox clearing,
Yeah.
or
Um
yeah, that's the only one, or this bunny one.
let's let's stay uh-oh. Oh,
Oh
I
no.
thought my mouse was freaking out. It did that last week. It just stopped working in the middle of a stream, and I was like, "Oh, I just have to restart my computer." It was horrible. Anyway, it's working fine. So I'm gonna do this and this and this and do this and this and this. That gets me 2 points. Those all get discarded. I am going to craft Forest Vigil, which reads: you have +1 rule in each clearing where you have pieces, and each clearing with no pieces.
Cool, which means I rule the clearings anyway.
Right. It does not. It's not gonna have a huge
It's
impact
not
on
gonna
this
be.
game, but what it usually means is like if it means that I can do some chicanery as far as movement goes.
Oh yeah.
Um, then I'm gonna throw this in here, and throw this in here, and just draw the one card. It probably isn't. Um, it's kind of Corvid Planers esque as far as moving around. It helps with some
Yeah.
of that. So I had it in my opening hand, and I was just like, let's. Did we did not shuffle this. I had it, and I was like, let's see how this works. If it's a good craft for Woodland Alliance, or if it's just garbage. All right, go for it. Let me set up turns
All
while I wax poetic.
So I'll
Oh,
throw this
beat
into
me to
move,
it. Wow.
and then I'll throw this into recruit. So I get one little birdie boy here.
Move and recruit.
We'll move these here. I'll move this
all
boy
right, so
here.
in game, right? Another 14 on the 14th turn from now, he'll turmoil on recruit. Just keep
E
that in mind.
easy peasy.
I get
Once
no
that
point.
happens, checkmate.
Draw
Checkmate.
one
That's
card.
that's big brain thinking right there.
I'll do my turn. That is. Y'all are cooking with gas now.
Mm.
All right, They both get to slip, I assume?
Yeah, they both get a slip.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be super broken and busted. But I
So,
just wanted to play like 2 games with them as crazy busted good and see what happens.
oh, wait a second, actually. This can be so much better. So much better.
Oh, I thought they started with two.
If I slip and slip,
Mm-hmm. You've only got the one torch.
then go into exhaust,
Mm-hmm.
grab this, which, okay, cool.
Oh,
Great. They each have a hammer. That's actually great for you.
Um, well, you have a torch and hammer, so let's get that bag going.
Interesting.
Here, there we are. And that's total of 2 points so far.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will go to the other one, and I'll flip the hammer to aid you this
Haha. A card.
for another point. Then I will strike this
What? You
for
sure?
another
Hey,
point.
hey, wait, hold up, hold up.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty set on this plan.
I have a tea, and I will craft it for you. I need you to have a tea for this game.
Will you blow me up here?
What? No, I don't think I can blow anybody up yet.
keyword is yet.
Once he walk, I mean, I assume he's gonna walk
I
over
would like you to
something.
use the word other than think.
Let me put it this way: I cannot at this moment blow anybody up. So,
Oh,
See, that's all I needed to hear. All right,
mm,
we'll stay here.
okay, great.
And I'll draw one card.
yeah. I would have been like, dude, I should have been like, you have basically, you're in two clearings. He has two cards. You're just hoping that he has not either of these two suits in hand.
Right, right. So I'm literally not even gonna spread this turn. I'm just gonna throw a card.
Spread.
Just gonna throw a card in and craft the tea.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I gotta hedge my bets on being able to fucking make
Instantly craft a tea.
two.
I'm not sure if tea's that good for these.
Right. I mean, I don't think they super need it because you basically get sick. You basically start with a tea and start with a bag in addition to all of these other things.
Yeah.
Is kind of a way to think about it.
Maybe I should have just beat you up. Because I could have
maybe
taken both clearings.
maybe
Should
you
have
should
survived.
have. I mean, but you kind of need me around to help with this fucking Eerie, I think.
Alright,
Probably.
throw this
Isn't keeping me
box
around
card.
just speeding up how quickly they win?
I guess so. I guess you could crush me totally and then run away from him and make him.
That was kind of my plan, was just to spend all game eating your sympathy and trying to get him to battle me. But there are two of me.
Two of you. And one of you doesn't have a sword, so you're just kind of hoping. You get
Right.
a
If you can get to the gray one, you can
Might
pretty
be like-
easily bonk him into the forest if you want.
Actually, no, I want to put this regular here. And then I've been playing too much War of the Ring. I said regular instead of troop. So we'll go mouse, wild, and then we'll go fox,
Oh my gosh.
and then we'll build a roost here. I get to draw 2 cards, get 2 victory points.
This is gonna go so poorly.
That'll be my turn.
I don't know why we're not using hirelings.
I am going to slip because the
Ah,
wild
ah, ah,
gives
ah.
me without
You,
hirelings.
you,
Oh, I need to.
you cannot do that.
That is
They can,
against the
they
rules.
can never be in the same clearing.
No, then I'll slip and slip.
Okay.
Rodas.
Damn, bruh does.
Then I will.
I mean, that's the other thing is their only movement is basically slipping, unless until they craft and or find a boot to share
Whoa.
amongst them.
Interesting.
So hypothetically, they shouldn't
Like
be
the one that's the most useless, just because he's like the brother that your mom makes you bring along.
right. I mean, he does
And I
have a
will
sword and a hammer. That can be quite useful. Like, I mean, I
pay.
kind of gave them each a way to fight and a way to get items. You know. So the one guy can just run
Yeah.
around and get torches, and the other guy can start crafting right off the bat, and one guy can shoot
Um,
people, and the other guy can stab people.
and I will strike
Hypothetically,
this.
should be fine. Ow! You got a card for me, bud?
No, but you can look at what I have.
Is this an aid or this is a how do I do
The
this
one I
again?
previously was an aid.
Okay.
You can go ahead and take that card
I
because
think
I'm then
I
going
think I'm
to
pretty obvious in what I'm trying to do. As
aid
the
you
birds.
with the other
You're gonna aid me
one.
with this, okay? And then this
Yep.
goes right into the
That's
the
2,
supporters.
and I get. Let's see. Did I started this turn at 4? Didn't I? So I
Hmm.
got 1, and then I got 3. I'm at 8. Is
Sure.
that right?
Someone on
Um,
YouTube will complain if you didn't.
all right. Well, we can count the points. 2 from exploring. 1, 2. So 2 from exploring. 1, 2, 3 from aiding. Then I killed
Killed a
This
sympathy,
this sympathy. Yep.
and so I should be at 7.
There we go.
Because I also crafted a bag.
Then you crafted a bag. Yeah.
And then I will battle with this one, and oh wait, no, yeah, because I aided you. Now I'm gonna battle that one in this clearing.
Okay. You wanna yeah, I don't have an ambush or anything, so
I don't have any cards, so just top deck one. Then I'm at 8 points. Then I will draw.
I'm at
card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at exactly 5. So,
That's my turn. Do you have 2 mouse open?
I do have 2
God.
mouses. It would have been a
Sorry.
real fucking short game if not. I got 1 there and 1 there, right?
Shameful.
Then I can. The problem is like, is spreading. Spreading's got to be useful, right? Sure. Spread. Down here and here, like right into his thing. I mean, I think you're right that it's gonna be like you're gonna be farming those, and he's gonna be. I'm gonna force him to come punch you because I
It's
can't.
just so weird.
It
In a
is.
3-player game,
It
it's like
is
the
weird.
vagabonds need to be policed.
Go police that vagabond for me. I can't.
DI vagabond with a regular quest deck, scoring too fast.
Right. I'm just gonna recruit. And
Let's gonna slow down some as I
I got.
eating
I
dries
am
up.
also gonna craft off.
Coins?
No, fuck you, coins. I'm gonna craft off trail.
Oh, so good for you.
It is very good for me. For those who are uninitiated, off trail reads once per turn when moving may treat 2 clearings adjacent to the same forest as adjacent to each other. So I can just like boop over there.
So the reason why every deck people are like that card's so good for the WA is because WA are so close to being broken.
Right, that any edge at all just immediately breaks them.
Exactly.
That was like dusk in this deck used to be repeat your evening, and it was fine with every faction except for the WA. I mean, it was not fine with everything. For birds, it let you double your scoring, and for rats, it let you double your scoring, which was a little bit gross.
I'm going to craft a lovely card. I'm going to craft spoil and get rid of your off trail.
Ah, what a dick.
I know.
I do get a victory point from that, though. Ta-da!
You do, but I'd rather give you a victory point now
Than me being able to explode all over this fucking map.
Oh yeah.
Just
yeah.
Still no battle in the
Oh, I
Love to see it.
I never drew 2 cards.
Indeed, you did not. So let's do a mouse move.
If I'd only drawn the other off trail, that would have been great.
Do the mouse move. I don't want to go.
Could I convince you not to just farm all of my sympathy until the end of time?
Wild. So I did mouse,
Maybe?
fox, wild.
Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know what else
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing to
roost
score next turn is
here.
the problem.
And
Go
then
go
I
go
get
kill a fucking roost,
three.
dude.
I don't have
Yeah,
enough to
go hit
kill a
my
roost.
weak roost
The
all the
problem
way
is I
over
don't
here.
have any boots yet.
He
Well,
doesn't
I
have
can
any
rectify that if you maybe leave me the fuck alone for a little bit. You know,
So I can leave you this one.
My turn.
I'm probably gonna kill this one.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Twist my arm.
Yeah.
Gonna flip.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Oh, first I need to refresh everything.
Refresh everything.
And I'm gonna guess this guy
Oh
stays
my
there.
gosh, you have so many items and they're all refreshed. That is real gross.
Um,
What's up, vagabond? You want to give me some cards?
yeah.
Oh, you are the most bestest. Hold on, let me put my little relationship tracker on your board so we
Nice.
always
There you go. You
stay
get that.
best friends. Oh, you are awesome.
Hey, you know what to do with that, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know exactly what to do with this.
What do you
Give
think
him
it is?
Did you give him another fucking bird card or did you give him some gross thing to
Oh my
craft?
god.
I don't know.
Another spoil? I thought
Um,
there's only 3 spoils in the deck.
Oh,
then I will
And I
go ahead
happen
and battle this.
yeah, no ambush.
All right. And I don't have any cards. You can top deck that.
Yep. That goes in there.
And I will.
Whew. Interesting. Interesting.
interesting.
I like my only hope is to build you up enough that you become such a big threat that the Eerie has to fight you. That's like my only winning move is just keep crafting things so you're fucking dangerous as shit.
I mean, I think the Erie just wins this race unless I start getting. Until I can start getting boots, I think the Erie wins the race.
Right, which is why I have to craft you a boot. But before that fucking happens, zoop and zoop
Oh,
to do this here.
explosion.
I get uno dudo there and uno dudo there. Then martial law being set up is kind of dumb.
You're also like you have 7 points already.
Keeping.
You're ahead of Erie in the race right now, which is always concerning when it's Woodland Alliance you're talking about.
Yep. I'm just wondering whether like I just spread back to here because it's easy, or do I spend both cards punching through into one of these?
Yeah. Spend your time trying to punch through it.
Well, I'm not going to punch through it. I'm just putting something on top of it and forcing you
Oh, you're just
to.
gonna give me 2 points?
Yeah, but you.
So kind of you.
I gotta pump you up too. I gotta pump up. Basically, my job is pump up both of you guys, so you spend your turns fucking fighting each other.
Fucking fighting each other.
I don't think this card is ever gonna come in to play because it's in Birdsong, and he's just gonna steal my items before it happens. So that's going
Yeah, I
there.
am.
That's going there. Unless.
Oh, do you mean to put this in your?
Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna craft that.
Yeah, you are.
Should I put this in the supporters or I might actually add that to officers. So that gets added to officers. This boot gets crafted again. Uno punto and a boot.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. I'm gonna recruit a guy here. Ooh. And then I am going to. I wonder if I can afford to move and organize here, or whether I just get like trounced.
I wonder if you can't afford to not.
If I can afford to not to.
Forward to not to.
I did get 1 point from that one spread that I did. Oh no, yeah, I spread up there, yeah. I think I just have to do 2 more recruits. I think I just got to like be beefy and because he's so despotty, he's just gonna come and punch me for the points, for the lulls. So I do draw
We have a different idea on what we're gonna be punching.
3.
All
I mean,
right.
you gotta punch that vagabond
I
at
think
some point.
Vagabond's gonna be pretty mad, and so are you, because Vagabond gave me a lovely tool to do fun things.
Oh, I'm terrified.
In my hand, I have to add a card. I think I'll just add this bunny
You
card.
have to
before I
add
start
something to
battling.
battle eventually, man. You gotta.
Eventually, well,
Does he?
you're gonna
Yeah.
see what I'm about to craft.
There's no
so
what night terrors or the double attack one. The what's that military
craft
supplies?
Service of the Mice.
Oh, you're such a penisy person.
Blame the Vagabond. He gave it to me. The Vagabond's also taking 3 damage.
I mean, at
so
least
take that.
I can
No, I'm taking
hypothetically.
3 damage next turn if you use it.
Well, I'm using it this turn.
You can't use it this turn.
Oh,
It's
I
at the
can't use it this
start
turn.
of your
At
turn,
the
and you
start.
only get
Ah.
1 clearing. So you could either
only
blow
get
up him or you could blow up me, and you got to get a piece in there
Ah.
too.
That's fine. Yeah. I can
It's a very 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 nerfed favor.
craft that, but
So
I will craft a lovely crossbow as well for another point.
Yes.
Why?
I
Why?
don't want to quite battling yet, so.
I mean, you
Plus
can
you can't
aid both of
provoke
us. Give 1 to one person and 1 to the other.
Wait, I can do quests.
Wait, I can do quests.
I'm a pro at this game, folks. Nothing to see here.
Designer of many factions, vagabonds. That's the
Master
thing.
of none.
You've also designed literal vagabonds.
I can do quests.
Oh my! Let's do the fox, the bunny.
Uh,
I don't know what I'm gonna do on my turn because I have to do a mouse. I have to move from one of these. I want to maintain martial law as much as possible. So what I can do is do a move here. It's my fox.
Probably bad for me.
Do my mouse. Fox, mouse, and I have a bunny
How
left
can
to
you
do.
do
So
back
I'll
quests?
do this.
Maybe actually good just for
move
one
this
single warrior.
here.
Which is weird to say, but
I'll move that
this
guy
is probably not
there,
worth it though.
and then I
Sorry,
have
I'm
a wild
talking to the
bunny.
audience about the cards in my hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Move that there. I get a roost. I'll
Oh
put
my
a roost
gosh, he has so many. There's so many roosts.
I'm trying to put warriors everywhere, and then I get 4 points.
So that it's really easy
All
for him
those
to
roosts
move.
are only a problem if they win in gamer. Don't worry about it.
They're only a problem if they stay on the map the
Actually,
entire
I'll move
game.
this here. I'll move my roost over there. Yep. Draw 2 cards. That'll be my turn.
I really need a way to.
Yeah. So you can. You're not going to be able to hit me with this service during your turn. Just so you're aware of that. You have to have a piece.
Oh yeah, I have to have a piece. But that's fine.
Right. So I mean, if he stays here, you could hit him, but I highly doubt he's
Yeah,
going to stay
but
there.
I know he's gonna not.
I'm gonna
he's gonna
slip to
vacate.
here.
And do all sorts of
You know, with
horrible,
crossbow.
god awful things.
Here.
Oh man. Of
Um,
note, my supporters is empty.
Yes, that's what I
Oh,
was
wait,
like.
no, I guess I don't
am
wanna
not
slip
needing
here.
to do anything.
Shit.
You want to get those items, right?
Yeah, you want to get those items and give me a lovely card.
No,
No.
I want this vagabond to be
Where the other one is.
in a mouse clearing with mice.
Yeah, you're right here. Oh, with the mice.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
does he have a boot?
No,
No.
neither of them start with boots, so mobility is
Oh.
actually a huge issue.
Yeah. You might need to wait a
These start
turn.
here.
Although this is probably
So
a
it
this
was
is a
like-
there's a 50% chance that this is a boot. Doesn't really help you this turn, but
Helps you later.
I mean the thing is this guy can grab the boot and then next turn you can meet up in a forest and trade items and then pop back out of the forests. Or I guess you wouldn't really be able to pop out of the forest because you have to slip in.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. The problem is like it takes a whole turn to do that.
Right. Until you
Oh,
start getting actual
super
boots, like a
hard.
bunch of
Yeah.
boots, it's yeah. Mm. I'm actually like very happy with where they are balance-wise right now. It seems like you were like, I'm super powerful, and then you like hit a wall, and you're like, I can't do it. I just can't do anything.
I'm stuck.
which is perfect. It's exactly how I want them to feel.
Stuck.
Unlimited power. Itty bitty living
Okay,
space.
well, let's refresh everything first. I want you. I guess I want you to stay here.
Oh, you do not want him to stay there. God damn. He has a fucking service.
Yeah, he's not gonna use it on me.
Oh, I
Well, we'll see.
beg
It
to
depends on
fucking
what
differ.
card you give me. It's entirely based on what card you give me. Might just be vengeful. Just be like, nope.
Oh,
I can kind of keep Woodland Alliance kind of stay safe here. You only want 5 clearings, right, Woodland? You don't want to go any further.
I'd have to do it during daylight.
right. I'm actually right. I'm gonna go to here with them.
Oh, you and I are so kind.
And you are gonna go to here.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at my plan for next turn, which is a
No, you go to here.
very dumb thing to do that I can only do because of Forest Vigil, and I love it.
All right. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're gonna like move,
start.
and then Fred.
No, because
I
there's pieces here, but I could move into this and then move down
put
here
this to
because this
give
is
you that.
empty.
Take this.
Oh yeah, you could move here.
Right. That's where it's like a little bit nimble-esque because you can like move through
You
like
But
you
then
can
why
move
did you do that? You could do the same
this.
thing just by going this way.
well because I have a card in my hand that's gonna let me hypothetically do something slightly different than what I'm explaining to you. But
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
it's
And I got 1 point.
honestly probably not worth it to do that because recruit. Yeah, I might just need to like dump a bunch of officers or something. But I have to do that there. Ooh, gross.
Ooh,
Um,
gross.
I can't revolt. I can't spread sympathy. So move on to crafting phase. Craft, mobilize, or train. The question is, do I just train an officer and do like a move? Move whatchamacallit, move whatchamacallit. Is that better than what my current plan is? And then just dump all of these, the rest, into... That's probably the smarter idea. It's
The more smart idea.
It's the more smart idea. It's the more boring idea, but actually I'm just gonna yoink that right there. And I'm gonna throw all of these in here. I really want to keep this card. I just don't think I'm gonna have enough warriors to proc it. Yeah, I need it in there actually. So anyway, I will do move 1 point comes off. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I had added one guy here. So this move, that one guy comes off. And move. Then that guy comes off. 2 points. Beep boop.
Those pointos.
Those pointos. Grab 3 cards. End my turn.
Oh, my turn. What are we going to do on my lovely, lovely turn?
Service to destroy that sympathy.
Well, I can destroy. I can get 4 points. I can get 8 points this turn.
Oh, that is gross. That's what that is.
That is awesome. I
Sounds like
love
a job for
that idea.
sounds like a job for the vagabond.
I'll add this wild ambush into battle and this fox card into battle. Add
All right, so we just
this-
have to get the hell out of all fox clearings. Easy peasy.
Yeah, this sympathy will sit here. Unless Vagabond, who has no mobility, wants to go in there, hit it, and then leave to the mouse. That's fine by
I promise to help either of you in no way.
me. But if I get like super far ahead, I only lose 4 points, and then I start causing havoc. But I only turmoil on battle, so I can still get 2 points and negate half of my turmoil. So let's start by doing fun things. We'll do my fox to over here. We'll do my mouse to over here. We'll do my bunny. I don't want to go there. I want to give you a card. But I'm about to give you a bunch of cards. Yeah, I think I'll go into here. You can look at my hand. I got one boy.
Let me look at it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a card.
It is indeed a lovely card. I probably should have crafted it, but, you know. Who knows what's best for the Eerie besides the
I mean,
Eerie.
it's tough to craft that card in a game with Vagabond or Warlord, just because it's so often that they take their turn and grab your item, and then you get no use out of it. So
I'm surprised you didn't grab my item, Coyote.
I only had one card.
right,
I wanted to-
he's right. He still only draws one card a turn
yeah.
to split between the two of them. So they've only got one brain cell to share.
I still need to do one more movement. I guess I'll move. I guess I shall move. Just a wild move. I don't know what to do with it. So I'll move this wild to here. Then I get to battle. I will battle this sympathy.
I still have not drawn a single ambush, which makes me quite sad.
I'll
And
battle this
I get
sympathy.
another card.
Indeed, because you know my hand. Battle the fox sympathy up there.
Okay.
I get another 2 points.
I get another card.
I will build here. I draw 3 cards, and I get 4 more points. So I go from 15 all the way to 19. That'll be my turn.
You wanna?
I think we need to stop the WA here.
The what? I was about to start co-planning with you on how you were gonna come hit just my fox sympathy, so we could turmoil these birds who are at 19 points.
Would that actually turmoil? Oh yeah, it really
Yeah,
would.
because he has a battle in fox. So as long as you can hit that and move out of it. Which I don't know if you can hit it and move out of it, but
Yeah, no, I can. I got boots. All right.
oh, yeah, your black guy has boots, yeah, so he could move in, fight, and move. Cool.
Right, so we'll slip and slip.
I think slip and slip is the funniest thing
Yep.
about them. You just have the most ridiculous movement.
And this one will craft bag.
Oh, look at all these bags he's crafting. Crafty man.
4 point.
Hmm?
Then it will attack you.
This sympathy?
Yeah, the
You want to show me your hand? Oh, you have no hand. Great.
I have no hand. So you top deck that. Get a point. And move out of that clearing up to here. And this other vagabond will explore for this boot. Get a point.
He's mobile.
Oh, because you knew that you'd get a boot there. That's so nice that you can just yoink into there.
Then I'll move out of there. And I'll strike an Eerie.
Okay, that's cool.
Then I'll battle you there.
Okay. Roll the die.
We haven't fought yet,
No.
and my board's blank. Can someone spot the battle map for me?
I got you. I got you. We've gotten this far into the game and no battles have happened. That is amazing.
Oh, we both take
We
a
both
hit.
take 1 damage. I get a point, and I'm gonna damage this bag. All right. Um, I will repair that bag.
Okay, so I can do 1,
Can't wait to see your epic turn of putting
2.
nothing down.
I think I can literally only spread twice.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I mean, well, I can spread more than that, but I'd have to go into a fox clearing.
Ah.
Do you actually have enough bird cards for this turmoil to matter? Not really.
I have 4.
It might not. That's the question. Is like, uh,
Depends on if Woodland Alliance doesn't put anything down. I'm gonna tell you right now. I go down 2 and then go back up, and then I go
right.
up 4.
So we can do this.
Oh, thanks for 2 points.
So that's 1 point.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here to police the woodland.
Right. And then up here
Oh,
for another
even
point.
more.
Or do this, at least make you come to the vagabond and fight him ish, kind of.
Why would I fight? The
Well, I mean, you have to move there and then battle, and then you'll be in the same clearing as him, and he can punch you. I don't know.
Good.
That got me another 1 point. Did I give myself the 1 point for that? I don't.
I don't think so. You
I don't
give
think I
yourself
did.
1 point for this guy, but
Right,
this
not for that guy. And then, unfortunately, I think you're right that it doesn't matter. And I can go down here and get another 2 points.
What?
You just said it doesn't matter. Does it matter or does it not matter?
No, that makes a big difference.
Okay, if you
Like,
say.
like I was what I said, like, doesn't matter, like will we still win? If we don't do this, we definitely 1000% don't win. If they don't turmoil next turn.
Oh,
Then I might need to just go fight you.
wish that Endgamer had just like thrown the game there. Just been like, I'm gonna throw this in.
Right. Okay, crafting. I'm gonna craft another boot for 1 point.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I've got to draw a card. I'm gonna do that now.
Oh, come on.
You get to
demonic.
draw a card? Oh, you forgot to draw a card. I see.
Yeah.
That is my running gag every time because he always forgets something.
Demonic.
Yeah, he always forgets something. He always goes, "Oh, I need to do this, because he overthinks everything." You know the scene from SpongeBob where like they're all
Yeah,
going
he was
crazy?
in,
That's
he was
demonic
he was
mind.
moles in my tournament game, and I was just like, no. He won fair and square, kind of. I love you, demonic, if you're watching. Okay. Then I have an absurd amount of actions that I can do.
Actions.
Actions.
What am I gonna do?
You are a piece, not a warrior.
What? What am I doing?
No, I'm just trying to figure out if I can use my forest vigil, and I literally cannot use it to my advantage. Like I can like recruit. The problem is like I can recruit and move and do it here, but then that has problem. If I still have my fucking off trails, I could go here.
Go do fun things.
Right. Like I almost need to just like recruit, move, battle. You here? Which seems dumb. But is it? I can recruit 2 guys
Possible.
and move and battle.
Yeah, you could.
It is the dumbest thing that I've ever done as Woodland Alliance, quite possibly. But any ambush?
No. No ambush.
2-1.
Oh boy.
I'll take it, I guess. 3 cards. And I pass the turn.
All right, my turn. Now,
We-
I'm not going to forget.
we
everything that
definitely-
I can
We
do.
definitely should have played with hirelings.
this turn.
No.
See,
You should
I
have
could
picked Corbin
just
is
do.
the real answer to that.
Well,
Just
I
saying.
mean, you're absolutely right that I should have picked Corvid, but I feel like I would have been just as likely to lose. It just means that the Vagabond would have been slightly more likely to
Are you
win.
kidding? Militant
Sad.
Corvids
This.
against Eerie
I
that
don't know.
can't start with
I,
God of War?
I
You
don't.
could beat the despot into the ground and just plot like crazy.
I guess
Oh
so.
yeah, you can.
I have not played Militant Crows super much. Like they're the Crows and the Will Alliance are probably my two least played factions.
Craft all these
Um,
lovely cards.
which
Craft
probably
a
means I should just
sword
keep picking them over and over and over again.
and a T, and I'm crafting merchants as well. And since it's still my bird, oh, I've bird song. I will use this to get rid of this.
Oh fuck! I forgot you had that
And I don't have a card.
service. You don't have a card. Yeah,
I don't have a card. I just got rid of them all.
this goes there. That's gross.
Then I do go up. Did I go up 2 more points? I was at 19, so I got 1 for the sympathy. I get 2 from the items I crafted. I put 1 into battle. Now let's just do my recruits. Put these here, and I can go mouse, wild, bunny, fox, and commit everything here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Commit everything.
So that'll be my moves. I have 6 boys here. I don't have a card in my hand. We will begin by hitting the sympathy.
Yep. No ambush.
Wonderful. 2 points. I'll hit the vagabond
Get a
next with my
card.
wild. Do you have an ambush?
Okay,
Good.
go for it.
Wonderful. Let's see. 1-0. Not terrible.
I will break one of these bags.
I do Turma. When do I do this merchants? It's in Birdsong. Cool. So I go down 4. I stay where I am because I lose 4 and then I gain 4 and then I
Yeah.
draw
Oh
3
my
cards.
gosh, that's gross.
While you sort that out, you mind passing the turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Get rid of this. We'll group this together. Get that there.
Is there much we can do? I mean, you can kill at least 2 of these roosts.
That is very much the plan there. Did you craft anything?
I
crafted
crafted a bunch of items.
A boot, and he crafted a sword and a tea.
Indeed.
That is so very many things.
Give me more items. Give me more cards to play with. The best part is I actually get the benefit of merchants, which is nice.
Right, there's no way he's giving you 3 cards.
Well, he only has 1, yeah.
Right. Right. It's which one is the most useful to him right now?
Oh, I got to put my thing into recruit.
I mean, because he's...
Okay, so I'm going to slip here.
And I don't need to...
I can't take a card from the birds right now, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
You can't take a card? You mean give a card?
Yeah, I can't aid them effectively.
Okay.
So I need to refresh on this. Quite unfortunate, if you ask me.
Right, but I'm assuming you can take out at least 2 roosts, right?
That is the plan.
Well, you can... yeah. Yeah. It's a real shame that you couldn't have aided. Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, what if I do this, actually? So I'm going to stay there. I'm going to slip here.
You can get this one with him
I'm
and...
stay here.
You're gonna stay there? You're not gonna...
No, you can get the other sword and then boot to the other roost. And get 2.
And I'm
Essentially
yeah.
still keeps 2.
Going to aid you.
Oh! You're too kind. Oh, you are the bestest person ever.
I'm scared of that.
This.
Good. You should be.
And I'll take, as you said, I will take that sword.
Oh. I wish these would stay exhausted when he takes
Then
them.
I'm going to move
Yeah, me too.
up to here.
I feel like that should be added now that we have like exhausted items. Like
Or
maybe
or
we
they
can
Um,
just or they just don't get points when they fucking craft like the
I'll
warlord.
fight you here.
You're gonna fight me there in the mouse. That's fine.
Yep. I'll take 2
2
points.
points.
Dos
17.
pointos.
And then I will. I might have actually had used a sword. Yeah, if I use the sword, I'm gonna change what I used to 8 if you don't mind.
That's good.
And then I'll repair that. I'll flip both of these to do this quest.
Oh
Take those
ho.
ones. All right, I'll
Oh,
take a point for that. Then I'm going to move over to here, and I
you do
will
such a mean thing.
battle this.
No, my roost.
Take 2 points.
Don't worry, guys. I win in 2
Um,
turns.
then I'll draw
So I
points.
have 2 turns to spread all over the map.
You
Well,
think
I
we
think
have
if
2
you do
turns
that,
left?
I just get even more points.
Right. I mean,
'Cause
I'm
if
I'm
I
assuming he's gonna win his next turn. There's no way that I can get 15 points this turn, unfortunately.
Um, if you can kill one of those rabbits, we have a much better chance of winning.
If I can kill one of those rabbits,
he'd have to commit everything.
I'd have to like move all of my guys up and then there, and it would take all of my. Yes, I see which one you're talking about. Um,
Yes.
I can
Keep,
click it a
keep.
few more times if that helps.
Gonna have to edit that one out.
no, we should leave it in. Because I have to move 3 guys here, so I'd have to recruit once and then do a move, and a battle, which would be
All right.
all of my nighttime actions.
Because if they have coins, they get to 27 and they win, right?
If I have
Right.
And they
coins.
did go to builder.
Yeah, but he doesn't have. He only has one. He only has one.
I only have
Oh,
one
there's not another.
bunny.
Sorry, I thought there was another bunny there.
Yes.
Yeah, never
Okay.
mind.
No,
Who
I
cares?
didn't get to build last turn.
Right. Right. It's just for the. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine.
Then maybe they get a hammer, but like, there's nothing we can do to stop that.
Right.
Hammer.
So
Or sword. I mean, either wins, right?
I can do a move. Move. So if I can just go this way, or fuck, just have so many fucking foxes.
Because I'm actually curious if I could win next turn.
Okay. So I think I have to just do this to go here
One,
for
two.
1 point. Then I can do 2 plus 1 to go up here. Wait. No. I can just do this and
Oh
go
my god.
here and here for another 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way he doesn't win on his next point because I have to spread to get points, and he can. I mean, he's not desperate
Well,
anymore, but he'd
I have a
still
question when it gets down to my turn because it really is going to be me asking.
can't do anything with that. So then I get my 4 actions.
I don't see how you don't win on your turn.
I mean, it comes down to the draw.
Move, move. Um, if only these two together made more than 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. I think I'm gonna do something just to show off what I can do. I'm gonna do a recruit. I'm going to move and then organize
Like it.
for 2 points because of my force vigil. I have rule on this, so I rule this. I can go out there and then I roll down here, move down there. And if I had, actually, you know what? Sorry, I forgot that I can fucking train.
Indeed.
So I'm going to have,
Or forgot I could quest early.
yeah, I'm going to say that I trained. So I have one more. So
Did you organize twice?
I only organized once.
Oh,
So that's this guy. So that gives me one more action. So I could have recruited twice and during that move left a guy here, I guess. Is that
yeah, you
helpful?
could.
Or I could leave a guy on top of this. Basically, I can just put a warrior in one of these 3 clearings, which is not great.
Impossible.
I guess I can do that. Yeah. Dang nabbit. 3.
Alright. So my question is, every one of these has specifically stated that I can only use this card once. Merchant says nothing about this. So can I exhaust 2 items to draw 4 cards?
No, I think I've talked with Garrick about this. The assumption is that um when
I don't
it's
like that it has to be an assumption. It should be
right
perfectly clear.
that the way that the previous that official cards are written, that this only can happen once.
Okay.
Like
So yeah, then
I
that
think that
should
this
be
wording is the same.
reworded
I
then.
think that wording is the same as loam. We can look it up after this game ends. We can spawn EMP.
I will
Um,
flip the T and draw 2 cards.
but if I'm totally wrong and talking out my ass, then I can rewrite this because it should only be once a turn.
Yeah, it should. I mean, to me, this says in Birdsong, you exhaust an item to craft in your crafted items box to draw 2. It doesn't give me a limit.
Right.
If I'm reading this straight up, it says I can as many items as I have in here, I can exhaust and draw 2
Now,
cards.
let me just look up loam, just to ease my conscience.
I've been playing too much War of the Ring, and I have to take cards literally at face value. I can't be like, oh, now it's this.
League of
I will
Adventurous
get rid of
Mice.
this
Images.
card.
Loam says.
Alright.
Oh, Loam does say once in daylight may exhaust, so it should say once in daylight. You're right. Look at that.
So yeah, so the way this is worded, I can technically draw 4 cards.
Technically, and then you'd have to discard 2. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll flip the crossbow and draw 2 more.
Yeah, sure. We'll allow it, and then after this game, I'll
Oh yeah.
totally go and rewrite that
Oh
because
yeah.
that is not as intended.
We'll discard.
I think there was another card maybe that had
Discard
something
this.
similar. I remember having a conversation similar to this with Garrick, and
Oh
I
yeah.
cannot remember the outcome.
I'll add 1 card into the decree. I'll add this into here, and
Did you
then I'll
discard the
add.
cards? You have to discard
Yeah,
2 cards.
I had 4 and I drew 4 and discarded down. I have 6 in hand with this guy.
Okay.
I will add this into battle, and then I will add this into build. So we're just going to build recruit here. We're going to move into here. We'll battle the fox.
Oh, if I only had an ambush, this would have been the perfect time for an ambush.
It didn't matter.
Unfortunately.
You're about to see. Here's your card.
Oh, thanks. What a dick! I mean, I could have had a
Oh
bird
yeah.
I could have had a bird ambush, but yeah, you would have counter
Yeah, but you wouldn't have
ambushed.
gotten a supporter.
Right.
I think I go up. Yeah, I go up to 25. Then I build in here, and then I gain 4 victory points.
Up to 29.
Up to
Youch.
29.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't add more. I'm not like Badgers where I can just add infinite amount of cards. I think I could have won if I had that rule set. I could have hit this.
Right. Yeah.
But we'll draw dose cards, and then that'll be my turn.
All right. Let's see if I can win.
Let's
The
see.
last
Can you
2
get
cards
11
in the
points?
deck were not easy craftables. They were already all crafted. I drew a T and then a boot.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Coyote does here.
Oh yeah, we'll have to
I'm
see.
I'm sure he's gonna be able to win though. 11
I
points.
am
You got.
not sure. I think if I had more boots, I
I
could.
mean, there's a lot of roosts. You can just go bonk.
Well, the question is like, well, what he's gonna have to do is he doesn't
He
have
can
two
he can
boots,
well
so he
yeah, but
can't
he can
really get to this
yeah,
one.
but he can slip and move, and he can slip here and hit this one. Yeah, he can't get to
It's
that one.
only 4 victory points.
Yeah.
It's only 4 victory points, and if he aids, maybe, but
No, there's no 8 points
There's
there.
no aid points because he can't get
oh
to
no,
me.
yeah, he can't get to you.
So
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the low boot, that's really the real crutch of this.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of liking that so far. I mean, well, we can talk about it afterwards, but they feel surprisingly balanced.
I also feel like if you're really wanting to be like, oh, I don't care about my brother, just be like, I'm gonna go into the forest and give you literally everything.
Well, I mean, you could do that, but honestly, what you're kind of nerfing yourself then because you're not getting the extra refreshes from using this other brother. So yeah, you could go to the first turn one and just give all your items to your brother, but then you're not getting an extra 3 refreshes for free.
Yeah, I
You
mean, a
know?
bag. I mean, what you're basically getting is a vagabond that's super flexible, and then one that just punches things. That's how I see this.
Right,
Just like
but
you give
with
swords to this, and then like one sword here. It makes the
right,
aid strat, I think, a little bit more. I don't know, because you can't get because once this brother gets hit and it kills something, it goes hostile. That makes sense though. Yeah.
right, right. I mean, it means I mean, this guy's going to be able to craft himself a boot and a tee or a bag. You know, he'll be able to craft himself a little something something. You know, in a crazy world, he might be able to craft himself the hammer and then be super crazy. You know, I don't know.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
the one card is also crippling
right.
too.
That's very crippling. Which it means that they might have to like spend a turn questing in the beginning of the game, um, just for the cards. Um,
Oh yeah,
I
that's
feel like they're balanced enough that I would continue testing them in their current state, which is bonkers to me.
I'm gonna
uh,
slip down to here.
wonderful. Welcome.
This vagabond
mhm.
The black one.
going to flip both of those. Complete this quest.
Oh, for dos punto. Or are you gonna get cards?
I'm gonna look at what it is first.
Ah.
That is not great news.
Hmm.
Actually, no, that is not great news. They're all torch quests. Um,
Ouch. I mean, you can do one of them.
I mean, I might as well take those 2 points. Just one of you wins next turn, so it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Then they will move up to here. And they'll complete this quest, I guess. Take a point. Draw. Interesting. Um, and then they will swing on the Eerie here. Nothing. Eerie.
Lego? I'm gonna assume no because he gave me a fox ambush.
Right. Put that there, and I'll get 2 more points.
You need help there? Your mouse is jumping around quite a bit. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, it just happened at the very end. And then I will draw one card. Call it a turn.
Okay. Might maybe have this. Let's see. How
Let's see.
I have 5 actions, so I can probably do Do a move. That's 3 moves, but I'd have to recruit once. I have the 0 guys there. Could do.
I have to get 3 sympathy down.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, I got crafting out the wazoo. So
Ah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only need to make 4 points up. So that's only. I only need to spread twice.
I
So
mean, at that point, yeah, it's GG.
at that point, yeah, because then I can
There's no point.
I need to just spread twice at some point during
Oh.
my turn. Even it
The
does
5
it.
action, yeah, it's guaranteed.
Right. So you don't have this here, so that gets me 2 points. 1, 2,
Martial law.
and you don't have martial law there, but I can't spread any more.
Oof.
With that, then I craft. I just so happened to choose
You
this
had
clearing to
both of them.
spread. I just drew both of those. And there was a completely 100% luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just drew both of those, and I happened to spread into this. When I was doing that wonky thing, I was like, well, I could do it here, or I could just do it here in this empty one. That'll be cool, just to like show off how
GG.
fucking Forest Vigil works. Yeah, and then I can just I can do I can just move this guy here and
Oh.
and do this.
Yeah, there you go.
Congratulations.
Game.
Well done. See,
Da-da!
3-player without hirelings worked really well.
I mean, I would not call that working really well. It worked, and it was a very weird game, but that was
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we
3 players
didn't
are just,
we didn't battle until we were at like 17 points.
yeah, it's a different game, but I like it.
I had so much card draw, and I only drew 3 bird cards the entire game. So I
Oh
was destined for
no.
turmoil.
Oh
I
no.
started with 2 in my
Oh.
hand, drew the wild ambush, and then I drew this card.
At the
That's the
very
only
end,
bird cards I
from
drew.
your extra weird draw, you drew that too,
Oh
right?
yeah. And then
Um,
this was my whole hand. I had nothing but 2 suits in my hand, and I got this.
Yeah, because
My-
I
my
had
4 card
I had
draw.
so much Fox in my supporters. Oh my gosh, and you were like, just get out of Fox. I was like, no, I have so many Foxes. If I'd had off trail that whole game, this would have been a real different game.
Yeah, if I feel
That
like
was
if
a
I
r-
didn't spoil, it was just gonna be.
that was a real good spoil, yeah, because I could have just popped over here. I mean, I would have been a pop here and like keep a guy protecting it, and then a pop here, and I would have been just like spreading all over the place. Yeah, it's a real dangerous craft for them. I almost at one point did crafted the one that lets me place a warrior. Like I would have placed the warrior on the craft improvement and then immediately discarded it just to get an extra recruit. But I think I just needed the card in the supporters to spread where I wanted to go.
At least now you know a card to nerf. I don't know. I feel like merchants could be good in a like it's broken in a no vagabond game, but
It's not broken if I change it to once a turn. It's not broken.
no.
It's the 2 and then discard 1 ends up being fine. You start your turn with an extra card. It's like, all right, that's fine. It has not proven to be broken in games we've played so far. I'm really disappointed at how often public relations gets crafted. I want it to get crafted more, and it just doesn't.
If there's 2 in the deck, I had both of them.
Yeah, there's only 2 in the deck, and it's basically useless for Eerie.
Yeah, I got him. I was like, this is useless.
It can be useful for like an aiding vagabond. It could have been useful for me maybe, but I'm usually dumping supporters. It's really only good for like moles and lizards.
Moles, lizards, yeah.
Sometimes otters.
Otters, yeah, otters be good.
Crows
I also think
maybe.
badgers could be good with it too. 'Cause like, oh, I want to bank this bird card.
Yeah,
Later tonight.
you could. It could maybe be, but you're only usually drawing 4 cards anyway, and you're usually using all 4 of those. You're not usually holding on to a bunch of cards. So I don't know if it just needs something else in addition to it to make it useful, or I don't know. It's probably fine as is. It's
I
fine
feel
that
like it's
not
like,
all
oh, I get
cards.
1 extra card, but I need to be in 2 mouse clearings. Is kind of
Right, you get one extra card if you go over your 5 limit. You get to hold on to
Yeah.
one of them, which it's surprising how often people actually don't go over that limit of 5. Um, what did you think of the vagabond?
Pretty good.
Let's hear it. I mean, me and Lego talked about it a little bit. Coyote, what do you feel?
So I didn't get coins, but I think the second you get coins, this vagabond's broken.
Because it's so
Because
easy to aid.
here's what you do. You once you have coins, if you're able to get boots on at least one of them,
Mm-hmm.
like you just slip into the forest and you pass all of your weapons to one vagabond,
Mm-hmm.
and then move out there, leave one of the weapons in the forest. Then aid, the two cards you drew. And then this one, like, can the next turn just slip into the next forest and move around. And then eventually, like, this one gets sent to the forest.
Mm.
You don't
You
have to
slip
slip.
in, you then give them your items, and then this one can come out and keep aiding.
But giving the items exhausts them.
Yeah, I know, but you're just
So
giving the swords.
I guess you're just giving the swords. Yeah. I mean,
Basically, I'm just worried, like, is there a way where once you have one boot, or like two boots, God forgive two boots, you have two boots and coins,
mm,
you can never be sent to the forest if you just keep one in the forest and just come out and
yeah,
aid
but
two
that's
cards
that's no
every turn.
different than Vagrant, honestly. Like Vagrant can very easily throw that sword away. And
Yeah, but the difference is you can send Vagrant to the woods for a turn. With this, what I'm saying is with two of them,
mm,
you can never be sent to the woods. If you always keep one in the woods,
okay, let me just think about this. So let's say this guy had a coin,
okay?
and you spent a turn. Let's say these are all unexhausted, and that
Right?
this guy has two. So you spend a turn, or you go into the forest with both of them. You give this guy this, and then you come out of the
Okay, wait.
forest.
Sorry. You need to start this turn over. What are you
All right,
suggesting?
let's say we have this guy here and this guy here,
Yeah.
and it's like this.
Okay.
All right, you'd have to move them both, slip them both
Yep.
into the
One
forest.
second. And then what you do is you
Yep,
give
give both of
these
those to him.
and one boot.
Well, you don't need to give him the boot, right? Do you?
You
Why does
want each
what?
one to have one boot.
Okay, but okay, yeah, sure. Let's say that. Okay,
Then this one flips this boot,
he moves
pops
out
out here,
there,
can aid.
but he can only aid me twice. Well,
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like,
this turn probably only aid me once, and then let's say this was the turn he got the coins. This turn he only aids me once, and then next
what
turn
I'm
he
saying
can.
is no, but you're missing the overall point, which is like,
Right.
let's say the Erie came in here and battled this one like 8 times, right?
Right. Yeah. Let's get to that point. Okay, like all of these are
All right, and you're like, all right, we stopped this vagabond for a turn. Nope, slip,
all of these are
slip.
all of these are damaged.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Right.
because that happened then, so they still had the card draw.
Right, but
So then they just exchanged
you
places,
can't
and this
exhaust
one
a damaged you can't exhaust a damaged item.
But no, what he's saying is that then he goes and slips this guy in. This guy comes back, or he
yeah, they
swaps
just
them,
switch places.
Right, but
and
And
then he
and
gets
when they're
all of
both
these
in
so
the
if you
swords.
don't
woods, and when they're both in the woods, this one just goes, "Oh, here are all these swords."
right, that's what I'm saying. You here's all those swords, and he pops back out, and he hands him the coin, which is exhausted now.
Nope, he holds the coins.
Okay, no, you just gave
Then
him all the swords, right?
yeah, you
So
just give him all swords.
okay, now what
Then
does
this
the
one
black
comes
guy
in
do?
here.
And
Then it just
aids.
aids as much as it wants. And you can punch it, and it makes no difference because next turn it just slips in here.
And
This
takes the
one
swords.
gives it the swords back,
Okay, I guess I see.
flips out, and then the second you want to, you just have one vagabond with three swords that can pop out and start beating the hell out of stuff.
Hmm.
I think like I wasn't quite set up to do it, but like I think the second you have a scenario where you can just trade having one in the woods and one not in the woods,
Hmm.
they're completely broken. Because you can never prevent the vagabond from being able to aid and or like battle and score.
Right.
Like basically it's like
I mean,
a vagabond you can't send to the woods if it's played that way.
right, I mean, you can send it to the woods. It's just that, like, yeah, he's only gonna be aiding the two, probably. They're limited on the number of items that they have here. You know, like on that turn, he's only got those 3 items. It's entirely possible that he literally only has 2 items. You know, unless you did
No,
some
you can
chicanery
basically
earlier.
switch which items you want between each other. Like
Yeah, you just have to exhaust all of
you
them.
just always only take the items out of the woods that you want to use that turn.
Right. I guess I'm just not I'd have to see a game where it was actually played and see it be broken. I'm not saying it wouldn't be. I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
I'm
like,
just saying because like the thing is,
I could
let's
see
say
how
you
it would
wanted to
be.
craft coins and aid once. You would give this vagabond every item except for these three.
Hmm.
And then, by the time the next turn rolled around, these would all be undamaged and unexhausted.
Hmm.
And this one would go down here, craft coins, and aid, maybe a battle sympathy. And then people are like, man, this vagabond just scored, 5 points that turn. We should beat it up. And it takes all this damage, or it takes 3 hits of damage, but it doesn't care.
Right.
Because what happens?
Right. These all go down here. Yeah.
It just goes into here. And then this one's like, you know what? I don't want to fight this turn. Here, hold on to these for me.
Hmm.
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess you
So
could just
the
roll.
question is, maybe then, does it have to become? Can we keep them as is, and add some amount of a nerf that makes them fine? Like,
I think if you want to get around that, all you have to do is say if one slips into the forest, the other must immediately vacate the forest. They cannot do their special ability. But if
well,
they both slip into the same forest, then they can do their ability.
that
Like
sounds
there
comp
can't be like one sitting here. So like let's say
right.
he moves into here, this one immediately must move out.
Right, that either that
Like a
or
tag team.
right, like, or for an evening's rest to proc, both must be in the forest.
So like move here. Then they can do their special ability.
Right. Maybe
Yeah, like
Swap
maybe
maybe
and then it
swap items
flips.
during evening's rest. That would
Hmm.
probably fix it. I mean, I
right.
still think that like keeping one in the forest, one out is really good.
Right, and I'm
Um,
fine with, like, niche really good.
yeah,
I like managed to get a bunch of items throughout the entire game because people were crafting too much and not making me hostile early on, and that happens with a vagrant. You get like three quarters of the way through the game and went, oh shit, he's that vagrant is not hostile with the Eerie and he has no swords. Where we can punch him to all hell, but he's just gonna pop out and aid 4 times and get 8 points, or
yeah.
whatever, you know.
And
So
that's the thing I'm saying is like imagine the vagrant if you couldn't even send it to the forest.
right, so that's where I I think making it happen during evening's rest maybe is
I think that is the play.
the play. The only other thing I could think of is one of two things. One, that they could only each give one a turn, which I think is significantly less interesting, or that they have to exhaust one, that they have to exhaust two and then can give one.
Yeah.
Would also maybe
I
fix
mean,
it, but
yeah, I think even just because the fact is like I still think that if I had like managed to get a couple boots earlier, which is super reasonable, like if you draw one or like
right,
you
if you
just
just draw
pass
one.
each other in the forest, move out, and then this one's like, I'm gonna go fuck up Erie for the rest of the game by battling, and this one's like, and I'm just gonna aid strat the WA as hard as I can. Like
Right, which is kind of what
that's
I
already pretty fucking crazy.
right. But the end, I guess the idea being, like, if it took them a turn where they had to spend a turn in the forest, and then they could trade all their items, and the next turn they popped out and started doing that,
Exactly. Way
then
more
it's like, okay,
powerful.
they took a turn off, they switched some items around, and then honestly, you don't even need. the exhaust because it's happening during evening's rest, and
Yep.
they're repairing and refreshing
Maybe
items.
you just have the right number of T's though.
Right. It's then it kind of becomes during evening's rest may and then I could actually even like do a little bit of balancing, because then it could be like give up to 2 or give up to 3 items to your brother. If they're starting to get too kooky crazy strong, if where someone's like,
Yeah.
ah, here, just take all 8 of my
Uh,
items and you go fight.
swap a total of 3 items, so they could
Right,
only do 3 individual swaps.
right, right. Yeah, during evening's rest, swap up to 3 items might be a good place to start. Keep continuing to test, because that should be enough to make them dangerous and be able to do cool and interesting things without them being like, well, here you take all these and I'll just take these 2. All right, it's like, wait, what? I'm dealing with a totally different vagabond over here now. Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. That'll be interesting. I can make those changes and we can test that out at some point in the near future. Um. Well, that was a lot of finagling. I'm still recording, but for those that are still around, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see y'all next time. Have a good day. Bye.